Hoy en mi rollo estoy con la cantante de folk ucraniana Anna Nadzión. Anna, your first video clip, 2021, marked the beginning of your long journey. How were those beginnings?
Oh my God, you really remembered a nice place of my nice spot in my life. That was the beginning of me creating everything on my own. That very moment I decided that because I used to make my music with a band, with musicians. We were recording everything together and we were writing songs together, and it wasn't in English, it was in Ukrainian. So that was the moment when I decided, okay, I'd like to start, writing music in English, and I'm gonna do everything on my own, like producing, writing, recording, everything. So that very moment, I was dreaming about myself right now,
Yeah.
So it was a long journey, but I suppose that it's gonna be even longer journey to another point, So,
Yeah.
but it was nice. It was very naive and very beautiful moment of my life.
Well, so now let's dive into the Knock Knock EP, which you released on March 15th. It features 6 tracks, including Baba, in English and Ukrainian, right?
Yeah.
And it means grandmother or elderly woman.
Yes. You're well prepared. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. So now tell me something about each song, whatever you want.
I see. Well, it was my first mini album, and I decided to create to be honest, I had another EP, and it's actually on its way to be released. But I was thinking that to prepare people to that EP, I need to create something else. So I decided to write 6 songs and to show everything where I am right now. So it's not just one genre. It's not just, one type of songs. I have there an electro music and something alternative and folk as well, because I love folk music, but not like I'd like to do every song with a, folk atmosphere, just a little bit. So yeah, that was it. And I've done this. I did this album like in 2 months, I guess. 2 months. In 2 months, I wrote every song, recorded it, and yeah. Well, it was actually a nice experience for me to not do this again in that way. Not 2 months. I need more time. Now I understand. But because what I started doing, I was like posting on Instagram like 30 days till the album release, and I even didn't have like half of the songs.
Yeah. On August 29th, to promote it, you filmed a video on the street where people could hear it before its official release. How did you experience it?
Well, horrible. No, it was nice, but at the beginning, because I'm an introvert, and it's very hard for me to show up, to come to someone, to say hey. It's very hard for me to raise my hand, like hey, you see me. But it's a nice experience for my introvert inside, because if I'm an artist, even though I'd like to hide in the corner, I need to be, seen. I need to make that step. I need to ask people to listen to my music, because as I see now, this is the only way for me to promote my music. And it's actually like in some time, after 2-3 people who actually came and listened to it, I see their emotions, and they're so happy. They're like, oh, this is amazing. Oh my God, I like this song. They're starting dancing. Something changes. For example, someone was sad, and somehow he met me and he was like, yes, sure, give me the phone. So, I'm gonna listen to it. And he's becoming happier. And that's the goal, I guess. That's the goal. And now it's better. Now I'm doing much better. But the first takes, it was super hard. It was super hard.
Well, it's all an experience. The next time you will do it, you will feel better, I think.
Yes, of course. Time by time, yeah. I wrote it on August 8th. I just remember the date because it was written like literally less than two weeks ago. I wrote it. I recorded it. I uploaded it like 1 week ago or something, maybe more. I just decided to release it here and now, because usually I need to wait. I write songs, I need to wait and do the whole concept. And this time I was like, well, this song it's upbeat. You can dance with this song. And it has this light sadness of, it's like the end of the summer. Like you're happy, but something is missing. Like you're like, oh, this little story is, has the ending. So it's something like that. And I just decided, well, I didn't plan it at all. I didn't plan to release anything in August. And I just decided, well, then it's time. So I need to prepare the music video to promote it. And also I'd like to have, for every song I have, I'd like to have the visuals, because I love doing visuals. I like to show people what I see inside my head when I'm, singing that song. So like I have some stories.
Let's talk about your impro challenge, which started on July 15th with trying not to sing, Baby One More Time. You said, there are some phrases that I repeat from time to time and I really don't understand what they mean. Now, let's talk about how the idea became about and which phrase has been the most challenging for you not to sing.
So the idea came to me very simply because I do improvisations, I do like jam sessions, and from my childhood, I used to sing. I used to how to say this? I used to think that I know English when I was 3 years old, and I didn't. And I was like doing this, like a lot of r sound, like I was trying to copy the accent, English accent, but it was made up. It was made up a language. So this is something that I used to do when I was a child. And now I'm using the same thing, the same skill when I'm improvising. I don't want to pronounce real words. It's better for me to think about music than about words, but still I try to put some words in it. So I decided that I'm like, what if I'm gonna do not this just at the jam sessions, but what if I'm gonna do this little challenge while listening to some very famous songs that every dog knew? What if I'm gonna start doing improvisations to that? If I can challenge myself not to sing the main line, the main melody. And that was very fun. Actually, I was thinking I'm gonna do this every day, but I can't do this every day. It's like once per 4, once per 5 days, because I have more content. And yeah, so, but it's a nice instrument for, I think, all the vocalists and actually all the musicians to play something else while you're listening to the very famous song. It changes your mind.
When will you release the song of the summer? I really need some ice, Madre Mía, Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, I didn't plan to release it. It was a nice joke because it was so hot here. Every time I was walking my dog, I was like, oh my God, why is it so hot? And yeah, it was just a little, I don't know, maybe next summer I'm gonna release it. Maybe next summer, maybe we're gonna have some remix of that song. Who knows?
Yes,
Who knows?
yes, because it's in mine. No, I know.
Nice. Thank you.
And in Barcelona, you've participated in over 70 jam sessions, performed your song If We're Gonna Die, played at Parallel 62 Barcelona, and also had concerts at La Nau. Now, let's talk about what inspired you to write the song Barcelona.
So actually it was the first song of the album, because I guess, yes, it was the first song. And I knew that I'm already in the mood of writing something. And I was just, I was in the bus. I was on my way to somewhere. And I was looking at this beautiful city, at these beautiful people. And I was like, oh my God, I feel such happiness. And immediately I was like, Barcelona, Barcelona. And I was like, oh, we have something here. And I just decided that I'm going to put this to some song. And that's it. That was the idea. I was on the bus watching the city, and then I came back home, and I think that maybe in the evening I already had the first verse of the song. I relocated here a couple of months ago, but I used a new format of the performing. I used my pedal and I started layering my voices. So I used my looper. I was loopering my voices, and I didn't use any instrument. I didn't use anything. It was just me, myself, and I. And my friend also, she helped me to play the guitar for just a couple of the songs. But the main theme was me producing here and now. I know that a lot of doing this, and it's so hard. And it was very nice to experience it, because I'm not sure that I'm going to do this every time. But from time to time, I'd like to. It's a nice way to perform.
And you direct and edit your music videos, which I find very original. For instance,
Thank you.
in the video for Ghost, the ghost around you turn you into a ghost, no? What's behind the symbolism of that ghost?
Well, when I was writing that song, I was the thing is, usually when I'm creating the ideas for my music videos, I really don't, I want to show some maybe deep thought, but with a simple, how to say that, like with a simple picture. So every person would understand at least something. So it's not super difficult to understand. So I guess that these ghosts are like metaphorically, it is the way our society works. Like when you are so different, so often it happens that society wants you to be the same as, you know, and the crowd. So when you're trying to be different, she's different or he's different, they're different, we need to change them so they're like we are. So it's not, it doesn't happen every day, but still, you know what I mean. So that was the idea, and I decided, well, the song called Ghost, so you know, I'm gonna have some ghosts there.
And what
editing?
Yes.
I don't enjoy. So
you don't enjoy.
Okay. I don't enjoy editing.
Yeah.
Because I have, so imagine I have the idea, I know how it should, you know, because when you have the material, you need to clean the material. You need to take only the takes that you need. And sometimes there's so much trash in it, and you need to, you know, filter, and then you need to edit, and then something happens, and then you don't like the color, and then you don't have the take that you need. I think that's the problem when you're doing everything on your own, when you don't hire the director. I don't hire the director because I like to direct my videos, because I vision, I want to show it. But I'd like to have more team to, you know, to give some tasks to people, because when that's the moment of the editing, I enjoy only the last minute of it when it's ready. But the whole process, it's hard. For me, it's hard.
Yeah, I imagine. And I understand you.
Yeah.
Is it an obligation to be a stupid nation? They're waiting for a bill that will maybe pay your bills. The official music video of Obligation was released on 2nd of July. In the music video, you're shown compulsively eating various items. Can this behavior be associated with the concept of stupid nation?
Yes.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
You
Why
tell
not?
me.
Yeah,
You tell me.
Yes.
Of course. That's what I'm talking about. When I have a song and I need to show the idea of the song, I need to have some metaphors. I need to have some, you know, but simple ones that everyone would understand in their own way. I had so many different ideas of this video. Like, no, my ideas. When I posted it, so many people told me so different things that came to their minds, and I was like, this is the goal. It's not like I show you white and you see white. No, I show you two colors and you see several, you know. So it's about that people just turn on their head and think, what do they think about, not me. So
did you enjoy eating?
I had a horrible allergy after that for like 2 weeks. Because it's not like I ate everything, because sometimes I chew and, you know, spit, but I really think that maybe I had to buy how to say that, less sugar-ish food because I had so much sugar there.
Yeah. And what are the best and worst aspects of self-producing?
The best, I think, that you can do whatever you want. You can show whatever you want. No one is controlling you. No one decides what is better and what is, you know, what is not yours. It's you yourself, and it's your idea completely. I think something that I don't like about it, self-producing, maybe because I don't have enough of experience, and sometimes I ask my friend Fabi, by the way, this is my friend, and we collaborated for the song Split on EP Knock Knock. So my friend Fabi, sometimes I text him and I'm like, Fabi, please help me understand. It sounds okay, or what should I change here? Because I don't have much experience. It's just me playing with the, you know, with my computer for several years, and that's it. I really do understand that sometimes I need an advice from someone else, and that's not like the most horrible thing about it, but just sometimes you need someone else. You need someone else to talk to ask.
And what can you tell me about your camera, Alexandra Yermakova?
About Alexandra Yermakova, about my camera friend Alexandra Yermakova. She's actually sitting right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
she doesn't hear you. She doesn't hear you, but my camera woman, Alexandra Yermakova, she's an amazing photographer and an amazing woman as well. We really started together when I started doing in 2020 first year. I decided to do the solo project with my songs. Sasha, it's the way we call her sometimes. Alexandra decided to be a successful photographer. So we were just growing up together with music videos, with photo shoots, and now she's an amazing concert photographer here in Madrid, before in Barcelona as well. So yeah, we're just growing up and, experimenting, creating something, having fun.
That's the most important, having fun, yes. And what do you admire about Billie Eilish and Phineas?
Interesting question. Interesting question. Well, first of all, I'd like to ask you, why did you ask specifically about them? But
because I was reading on your Instagram many things.
Nice.
Yes.
You did your work so well. Nice. No, the thing is about Phineas, I would like to, because sometimes someone asks me with whom you'd like to work, and I say 3 people. It's Hans Zimmer, it's Tom York, Radiohead, and Phineas. From Hans Zimmer, I'd like to see his atmosphere, how he's creating stuff, and I want to just sit next to him and feel the air, And Tom York, same. I'd like to just shake his hand, say thank you, and maybe do something together, because Tom York gave me so much goosebumps when I was a teenager, and he gave me the reason why I want to make music now. So Phineas, on the other hand, because I started listening to his art, like, I don't know, 2 maybe years ago or something. And I want also to see the way he's creating stuff. Billy as well, because the way they started making music back then, like 3-4 years ago, no one did this before them. So they just they were 2 kids who had fun. That's the thing. People who have fun while creating something, that's the best idea. I think that's not making money. They're not thinking, I don't know if they are thinking about money. Maybe they used to, but it feels like they didn't think about it. They were thinking just about having fun. So that's why I'd like to work with all of them.
And if you could have them in front of you, what would you say to them?
All of them.
Yes, all of them. Or at least one. Yeah.
I would say, I don't know, like, first thought that I have in my mind, to say thank you, because they really gave me a lot of things that made me. But maybe I'd ask them, what's up? Like, how are you? How is your day? Like, man, just tell me, how are you? What's happening in your life? Because it's so, sometimes you think that there's something, that they are not real, that they're like so big people and, stuff. But then you're just really remembering that they're like you, like us. They're just people who are having their own day. So yeah, I'd like to ask, how are they? Is everything all right?
And what is the most important decision you have made so far, and what has it meant in your life?
Travel, move to Barcelona. Because in Barcelona I started jamming a lot. Before that, I didn't do the jam sessions before. I didn't know that I can do the things that I did there. And in Barcelona, I realized which steps I need to make to go and see my goal, to reach the goal. Because before that, it felt like I see the goal, but I don't see the bridge to go to that goal. So in Barcelona, I finally felt like, oh, yes, hard work, but I see the way, I understand where to go. So Barcelona, yes, moving to Barcelona. So many people, so many musicians, so many wonderful, amazing friends I met there that supported me and helped me and just guided me.
And how did you end up playing with David Palau at World Group Session?
Oh, that was a nice one.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. I was opening that moment, that night. I was invited guest, so I was opening it. Somehow he showed up. I didn't know him. He didn't know me. He just started playing, and we were like, as I said, having fun. We didn't know each other, but we just connected during that little jam. We just connected, and we had this little, moment of, oh, I know you, even though I don't know. But this very moment we're playing together, I know you, man. And then I saw the video, and I didn't even remember the moment because it was somewhere else, Yeah, he's amazing. He's an amazing musician.
And which performance are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of. Which?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I would say maybe my release show when I was presenting the EP Knock Knock in Marula last March. I think maybe that one. Maybe because it wasn't something very special, but I saw so many people, different people who are very into my music, and it meant me. I saw their eyes. I saw that they're singing with me. And that was the moment when I realized, oh, we are on our way. Something is happening here. Because before that, of course, you have some gigs, you have some audience. But that very moment, I just released a new EP, and everyone there was so curious. And they already knew some songs from the EP, even though they heard it for like last just 3 hours or something, maybe one day. It was really meaningful.
And what about the most crazy concert you've had?
Crazy.
Ooh, the craziest concert.
Well, to be honest, I really don't know, because I'm not sure that I had so much experience of difference, because I really didn't have a lot of solo concerts with my music. So I'm not sure that I already had a crazy concert. I just had, normal ones, just, nice ones and beautiful ones. But like the that is like, oh my God, this is crazy, in a good way or in a bad way. No, I'm not sure that I had it.
And the last question, what plans do you have until the end of the year?
I want to release some singles, like at least 3-4 singles, and these singles will be included to the EP, and I'm going to release this EP till the end of the year, I think. I don't know the date, but I'm planning on to release this EP till the end of this year. So EP.
Okay.
And
perfect.
some concerts as well.
Okay, Anna, so thank you very much for being here in this interview with me, Rollo. And
thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm sending you many hugs from the whole team. And
same.
Well, I hope to see you here in Barcelona or any other place.
Yeah, me too. I really missed Barcelona for some time. Yeah.
Yes.
Big hug for you too. Thank you very much for inviting me.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.